double up. 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us.
It's your boy Trey. You know I've been on demon time taking buku souls. She in my DM saying I'm handsome. Baby, I know. Fat nigga central checking my credentials. I ain't got 100 mil, but I got it once I flew in. Type gig, type gig, type gig. Now let's get into this banger video. So y'all, as y'all can tell by the thumbnail, it's gonna be right here on the side of the screen. I'm gonna be talking about my first ever fight. Well, I don't know if you can call it a fight. It's a fight. Yeah. So, where to start? My first fight, well, like I said, I wouldn't call it a fight because you just gonna find out. But it was with this girl named Diaria. She was one of the ratchet girls, hot Cheeto early in the morning, don't know how to talk, always failing her classes, that type of girl. So how can I start this? Oh, bam. So what the bam? Okay, so that morning I was riding the bus to school, and keep in mind we stayed in the same neighborhood. Her mama was a DFAS worker. She loved to take people's kids away. And yeah, we was riding the bus. She was already talking about me all day. Keep in mind, back in elementary school, no, it was middle school. It was 6th grade. It was 6th grade. Tell me why every time I turn around, she always had something to say about me. So it was just like, okay, outside person, I did not like conversation, so I kind of just let people say what they want to say and run over me. Don't try that out though. Yeah, on my soul. Yeah, I see the shirt. Trey, cue that music.
Ooh, I got that shit on walk away video.
Okay, but starting off, we was on the bus, and she was already telling me she would make slick jokes about certain things. Like if I had my hair a certain way, she would make a joke. Or if I was just, matter of fact, might have been the headphones that I wore. I always made a joke or something, but this day she had pieced me. I was already in a bad mood. So I keep in mind, I'm hearing what she's saying. I'm just not saying it because I'm like, man, I'm already pissed off. So we get up and we walk to the class. So no, we get off the bus, we go to the lunch, we get our breakfast. She followed me, her and her little crew, her little posse, they follow me into the lunchroom. So the dude that she hung around, we was cool. We didn't have no conversation. We was cool. We'll speak, we'll talk, you know, woo-de-woo. But I guess when he was around her, he would switch up because I guess he wanted her to like him in a way, which is stupid. I mean, you ain't gotta act different for somebody not to like you. So what the bam, we end up walking. Me and him end up sitting at the same table. We started talking. So we end up finished eating and we walk into the library. So after we get to the library, I guess she texted his phone and was like, oh, so you will opt now. So we end up getting a book and he like, bro, I gotta go. I said, okay, all right, I'll talk to you later. He talking about something I don't know about that. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm not sweating it at all. So I end up leaving, and I leave my bag in the library. So I end up leaving my book bag and I go to class. Now, I had left my books. and stuff in my book bag. So I was like, hey, Mr. Gibbs, that was our social studies teacher, Mr. Gibbs. I said, Mr. Gibbs, I said, can I please get my book bag? My book bag in the library. I left it when I was getting my books and stuff from the library. He said, hurry up and go back. So this what happened. So I end up tripping. I get up and she tripped me, and I fell on her book bag. So I'm like, why you trip me? She didn't say nothing. She just looked, and everybody in class started laughing. So I was like, okay, I'm finna pay it. I'm not doing too much. I end up going back to the library to get my book bag. Tell me I come back, she looked mad. So I'm like, okay, what's the problem? You already tripped me. So she thought, so the dude looked over to him, oh, she finna punch, she finna knock your shit. I said, what you mean? He talking about you smushed all her chips in her bag. I said, well, excuse me, hungry hippo. I mean, if she want to treat me, I wouldn't have to step to her shit. And that's just it. What the damn. So this how everything escalated. So when I sat down, the teacher was passing out the test. We was taking a test. all of a sudden, he called, he was like, I need somebody to pass out tests. So, you know, I raised my hand. I want everybody to see me. So, yeah, I'm passing out these tests. Take these tests and go sit y'all down. That is what it is. So, I go down the road that she's on. She sit on the road next to me, but she's like 2 seats in front of me. So I passed, I gave her a test, but she was finna snatch from me. So I passed over her, gave the person behind her their papers, and then came back to her. So keep in mind, as I'm doing this, she looking at me like, nigga, I'm finna knock your shit loose. I'm finna beat your ass. So I'm like, okay. I'm not really stressing it because I'm like, okay, she's not finna touch me. She just one of the people that talk shit, but don't act on it. So, I passed everybody's test. I sit down and take the test. So, you know, me being smart, the smart person that I am, I got done. I was like the third, fourth person done. So, I'm getting up, I'm walking around. I made sure to walk the other way so she couldn't trip me. I step on that crunchy, old roach infested bag. So this where it all went left. So, walk the van. I get back to my seat. And next thing I know, I hear, oh, this, or it was mumbling. It was all like sneaky, grimy shit was being said, and it started to piss me off. So I didn't say that. Like I said, I'm not at this point in my life, this age, I was not confrontational. I hated arguing. I hated really talking. But like I said, try that shit now though. Yeah, it was just saying a lot of shit, and then the people that was sitting in front of me was like, Traylon, you don't hear them talk about you? I played it off like, I don't hear them. What they saying? Cause in our actuality, I was like, I do not want nothing to do with it. So they was like, oh, she said that you lucky she ain't start off in your shit. I was like, excuse me. But then it was just like, Traylon, just pay it. So, like I said, I got done with my test, and next thing I know, she got up. She was like, Mr. Gibbs, can I go to the bathroom? So then everybody and their mom had to go to the bathroom. He was like, y'all, we just gonna take bathroom breaks. Everybody go one at a time. So she left. But the way she walked out the classroom was like, oh, okay, you gonna see me. So she came around the back of the classroom. She went behind the back of the classroom and came up by my row. And then when she did that, she kicked my foot. So I'm already mad. Like I said, I don't like confrontation, but I'm already mad. And then all the stuff she was doing earlier this morning, like talking about me at the bus and at breakfast in the class, it was just like, okay, you finna piss me the off. So fast forward, she coming from the bathroom, and the next person in her line came back. But when she came back, she didn't sit in her seat. She sat in the seat in front of me. So I'm like, oh my god, okay, what's going on, D'Aria, or D'Aria, whatever your name is, girl. She talk about some. So why you skipped me when you was passing out tests? Then it's this, I don't know, this palm color named Emily. She want to start talking about some, oh yeah, you heard what she said. What's the problem? What's the problem? Walk the bam. So I'm like, okay. First off, I'm not talking to you. I don't even know who you are at all. So then she was like, yeah, Big M. I was like, well, Big M need to shut the up. So Emily, I looked at her and she turned around because she knew I really wasn't about the bullshit. So here come Dear, she told me some. So you answer my question. Why you felt the need to pass over me when you were passing out tests? I was like, Dear, please leave me alone. I'm not in the mood. You keep messing with me, and I would hate to have to say something to you. She told me, I said, baby, you can't beat me. You can't beat me. I said, okay. You know how when somebody says something you don't want to continue to argue, so you just be like, all right, okay, yeah, okay. That's what I was doing, and I could tell it was eating her the up, and that palm color. She was just like, ooh, just egging on. I really want to pop her in her mouth. And back then, I'm thinking about it, I realized I should have popped her in her mouth. I should have said something because, yeah, you was egging it on, little girl. You was egging it the on. But as I'm saying, yeah, okay, yeah. This where the turn up. So as I'm saying, yeah, okay. She gets up. So I'm like, oh, okay, she leaving me alone. So I put my head back down. She gets behind me, bro. She grabs me by my hair. At this point in time, I had a box. I had a box. Not this ain't about the South of France. But I had a box and she grabbed, so I had my head down. So imagine you have your head down. So, and she She did that, yeah. So only you can imagine the shot that was going through my body. I'm like, okay, this heifer really hit me. So now in my mind, my whole mind was telling me to beat her. I'm bigger than her. I'm bigger than her, stronger than her. Baby, I could have stomped you. And if you watching this, baby, I really could have stomped you. But you know what? You're a female. I'm not finna go there with you. I'm not. So she actually pulled my head back. I snatched my head back down. And then she was like, she's talking about something, ooh. And I'm trying to figure out what she said ooh for. That wasn't her. That was that palm colored Emily. So after a while, after she said ooh, Dearia looking around like she done saw a ghost. This thing I know they're talking about ooh. Everybody in the class talking about ooh. Keep in mind, Mr. Gibbs outside at the door, making sure people are coming back from the bathroom or not. Everybody doing bathroom breaks. So he don't see what's going on. So she look around and I guess she was like, ooh, I gotta do something. Or she was looking like, ooh, I gotta do something so nobody don't think I'm scary. So she just me all in the back of my head. So I'm sitting there like this, I'm eating them. So then she hit me one good time on my ear, like right here. Keep in mind, she doing this from behind. I'm facing front. She behind me just punching me. So I'm like, okay, bro, you hit me too hard. And she stopped because I was finna get up. So she stopped and backed up. So I'm like, okay, this your last time hitting me. So then my mom was like, all I can hear are my grandma words. You better not hit that girl. You better not hit her. You better not hit her. And all I could do was just sit down. So I sat down. Now, keep in mind, like I said, don't think I'm scary. I'm not scary at all. But the point of the matter is that is a female. And now dudes nowadays be like, I don't care if she's female, I'm gonna starve for her shit. Well, you and your palm colored can do that. I'm not doing that. And I was thinking about respect wise, because you know that's how I was raised. So like I said, all I heard was my grandma telling me to, you better not hit her. So I didn't. So I sat down. And me thinking she would stop. No, she kept on going because she was like, oh, you standing up at me? You stand up? Yeah, I stood up. Because, yeah, just let you know, I'm not with all that. So she went back in. Me. Now, keep in mind, her hits don't really hurt. They really don't. But that one right here, it was still tingling. So she was like, she thinks she eat it. She thinks she eating it now. She's not. Me. So I got my hands up like this because Mr. Gibbs finally come in the classroom. I'm like this. She hitting me, so I'm like, Got my hands up. And Mr. Gibbs like, Dearia, get off of him right now. Get off of him. So I'm like, about time, Mr. Gibbs. So he was like, both of y'all out the class. So I'm like, hold on. Both of us. First of all, I didn't hit her. I didn't do nothing. She started punching me. And then here come that palm-colored Emily. Oh, he was punching her. And here everybody in the class talking about, girl, shut up. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Sit down. So it was just like, okay, we'll have to be him. So the principal come, Mr. Samaris. He comes to the classroom, bro, and everybody telling him their story. He was like, who saw it, what's going on, what happened? So, what happened was, we ended up going outside, and we got someone outside. Now, I don't know why, anytime we get to altercation, I cry. I don't know why, but it's like I cry, and I have to break down. For some reason, I don't know, but it made me look weak, and I hate the shit out of it. I hate that. I hate it. But I'm sitting there crying, because I'm like, bro, I'm mad as hell. I bet I get spin it, bro. I bet I get spin it, because I'm mad. So, come to find out, bro, what happened was, Mr. Samaris talked to everybody. Everybody was listening. Everybody told him what happened. And he was just like, being that. So, she ended up getting suspended for like 2 weeks. And then, he got to my writer. We both went to his office. My grandma came out there, and my mama came to pick me up. Kind of find out, bro, he suspended her for, it was either 2 or 3 weeks. It was 2 or 3 weeks. And he was like, being that you did not hit her or you did not participate in the fight is technically still a fight. And I do have to, he said, I do have to either give you ice or suspend you. So I was just, at that point, I was mad. So I'm like, bro, just suspend me. I was like, how many days you go suspend me? He was like, it's going to be the same amount of days that you would get ice. I said, how much? He was like 2. I was like, he was like 2. But he was like, if you take the suspension, I'll just give you 1 day and you can go back and get your school for your teachers and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, suspend me. I'm not even worried about it. Suspend me. I don't, at this point, I don't give a Mr. Mayor, you're a palm colored So it's just like, okay, suspend me. Because it's like, okay, for at this point, I feel like you was taking her, not taking her side, but I feel like you could have let me stay. I didn't touch this girl not one time. Not one time. But like, I didn't care. So I just, like, suspend me. I take the one day, at least I still get to get my work stuff done, so I'm not going to be behind. So I'm like, okay, cool, bump it. The one day is really nothing. So we get to the front, and my grandma went up there, so Mr. Mills tell her what happened. She was like, oh, and you still suspending him? He shouldn't get suspended, this, that, and the third. So I'm just sitting there like, can we go? Because at this point, girl, I'm ready to go. Because this girl done put her hands on me. I want to immediately wipe her but it's just like, come on now. Come on. Like, y'all pissing me off. I'm ready to go. So, boom. The next, okay, it was the weekend, after I had came back. It was the day, I got suspended for a day. They happened on a Tuesday. I came back Thursday. And on Thursday, nobody was there. Everybody was like, ooh, bro, if I was you, I would have beat her. I don't give a she being the girl. I would have beat her ass. You let a girl hit you and you didn't do nothing. I'm just like, okay, you know what? That's when I started speaking up, because, yeah, you don't want to be next. Baby, you're a boy. I will beat you like you are a boy. Like, don't play with me. So, that weekend, I was at my grandma's house. Remember I told y'all, the area stayed down the street from my grandma's house. And I could have easily pulled up on my tricycle and whooped that whole but I didn't. So, okay, I was sitting on my grandma. It was me and my two cousins. It was me, Corey, and Fabian. Y'all don't know them, but I'm just letting y'all know who I was with. So we they already know. We went to the same school. They already know what was going on, and they know who I was talking about. So tell me why we outside playing. We I think we was either throwing the football or we was playing in damn grass and dirt. I don't know. One of them ate dirt and I don't know. We was walking around, and next thing I know, we come from my grandma's backyard, and guess who in front of the house? Walking with her brother. No, not her brother. She was walking with the boy, our mutual friend. He liked her, so he was trying to be mean to me because he liked her. But they was walking in front of the yard, so I'm like, oh, look who it is. You back? I was like, you back for a real whooping now? So she was just like, you didn't beat me the first time. I said, baby, it wasn't even a fight. You're a girl, but we're not even in school, and my grandma's not home. And all that my grandma was telling me in my head about pass it up. No, baby, it's time. It's your time. It's your time. So what's going? So she was like, so that's what I wanted to happen. That's what I wanted to happen. Shut the f up. That's what I wanted to happen. That's what I wanted to say. But what really happened was, we came from the back and we saw them. I was like, y'all, that's them. So my cousin Fabian was just like, you put your hands on my cousin. You put your hands on my cousin. You know, he always on go. He got a real bad anger problem, and he always ready to go. So I'm more laid back and cautious. I'm just like, who the f told you to do that? Who told you to do that? So she walk up. So I walk up with him because I'm just like, yeah, what's going? So we walk up together, and next thing I know, she stopped. So she looking like, oh, you the boy I beat. First of all, you didn't beat my because it wasn't a fight. I didn't hit you, girl. If I really wanted to, I could beat your for real. So she was just like, to be honest, me, like I said, I don't like confrontation other than that. So I was just like, listen, man, I don't have no problem with you. I never had a problem with you. I don't know why you keep acting like you have to bully me. You don't have to bully me. I'm cordial. I'm nice. One of the nice people you would ever meet. Like, what's the problem? She was like, man, I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with you. I was like, oh, okay. Because then I started to get like a little flip, because I'm like, yeah, girl, let's run it. I'm like, for real, okay, don't brush me off. Like I said, what's your problem with me? I've never done that to you. What's going? So she was like, bro, I said, I don't have no problem with you. Chill. I was like, so why you did all that in school in front of that palm color Emily? She's talking about something. It's not really nothing. I ain't worried about it for real. It ain't nothing. So I'm like, okay, cool. So, when you see me, be cordial. That's all I said, was when you see me, be cordial. Because, you don't woke up a beast, and I don't give a about you being a girl no more. So she was like, she didn't say nothing. She just looked me up and down and left. I was like, yeah, thank mama. So yeah, that was the first fight. That was my first fight / not fight ever that I ever got into. So I was more so just like, oh, okay, yeah, Yeah. Some people said I got beat up by a girl. Some people say I didn't. Some people said respect. Some people said you a bitch. To be honest, I really don't give a. But like I said, try to now though. My hands are bisexual. I beat both men and bitch. I don't give a no more. But like I say, respect me and I respect you. Like I said, I could be the nicest person you could ever meet. But y'all, that's it for this video. That's it for this video. Story time was lit. Story time was lit. Story time was lit. It's gonna be a lot more story time because I done had a lot of happen to me in my life. A lot of shit. But let's get into this outro. So without further ado, if you like this video at any point in time, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notification down below so you know every time your boy Trey, makes or posts a new post. So without further ado, you already know. I'm gone.
Double up, 3 or 4 times, I ain't telling no lies, I just run it up. Never let a hard time humble us.